Okay. Um. Okay. Let me add something here. 1 second. Hmm. Okay. I got this, and what else should I add? My. Okay. 1 second. Today I'm making a video. Oh, I got a text. Let's see. What? Oh. Oh, it's my dad sent something terrible because it's dinner time. I I don't know about that. Um. Anyways, what was I saying? Right, so I want to make a video today. I was driving to Kent, and so I'm just gonna pull up like Google Maps, honestly, and then I'm gonna stream that onto here. Oh, that will show my address, but that's okay. How do I? Oh, you know what? If I go into like incognito, then will it show my address? Let's look, because it shouldn't know who I am then. Google Maps, okay. Well, okay, no addresses here. Nice. So let me make myself small, like the YouTuber camera thing. And then we're just gonna do display capture. Okay. Um, aren't you guys glad that I'm just that I? Aren't you guys glad that my videos are so low effort that I just include the adding sources to my OBS in the video? Aren't you guys glad about that? Okay. Look at the recursive. Oh, I forgot. Look at how stupid this is. Every time I have to like zoom all the way out here because my stupid screen is at non-standard size. And then drag it into here. All right. So, Google. No, this is my. Okay, yeah, this is the one that doesn't have my address. So, this is Ravenna, and this is Kent. Can I get like. Oh, you know what I can do? Check this out. I'm just going to screenshot the Ravenna Kent area. And then, if I click on this, then I can draw on this. Okay. So yeah, this video is called like it's gonna be called like "This is Evil" maybe. Um, and I'll show you why. So yeah, this is Ravenna where I live, and this is Kent. So it was brought to my attention that apparently if you live in Kent, you never have to come to Ravenna, to the point where some Kent people never do, or do like once a year at most. And that really disturbs me because I have my Ravenna centric view of the world. Um, And it seems like Portage County at least should revolve around Ravenna, but I forget that Ravenna is the smallest city in Portage County. And Kentites have no reason to come here. Uh, so, but I have reason to go there, unfortunately, frequently. People in Ravenna have to go work in Kent. We have to. Today, I went to Kent because I needed the halloumi burger from the Troy Grill. That's like the best food ever. Go get that. It's expensive, but it's worth it. So I have to go to Kent for things all the time, and that just depresses me. But anyway, so there's two ways to get to Kent. So this beautiful road here is State Route 59. State Route 59 becomes 5 over here. It kind of ends right here, but 59 goes all the way west, at least to Akron. Um, Beyond west of Akron is kind of uncharted territory for me because I live in the pass where Ohio is like kind of the frontier. Uh, so west of Akron, I don't really know about. But yeah, so this is 59, and 59, of course, brings you to Kent. You go through Black Horse. Black Horse is, it's not a real place. The lore of Black Horse is basically just that there was a tavern called like the Black Horse Tavern or whatever. So this is Black Horse. It's unincorporated and it's not a census designated place, so it basically doesn't exist. It doesn't really have any identity. So you just cut right through Black Horse because who cares? And then you go along 59. Um, so this basically. Oh, look at how it became a perfect line. That's kind of weird. Look at that. Wow. Okay. So it is. Is it right here? I feel like it's actually over here. Am I stupid? I feel like it's right over here, but wouldn't that be on Google Maps? There's a Steam notification. Nice. Okay, whatever. So there's Walmart over here. We'll signify Walmart with. Can I not change the color? What is happening? Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys. This is my first time using a computer, so cut me some slack. Walmart is maybe there. Anyways, you drive past Walmart, which by the way, is the Ravenna Walmart. It's not the Ravenna Kent Walmart. Someone said a very good thing recently, which is anyone who says Ravenna Kent Walmart should be punched in the face. Because it is the Ravenna Walmart, and another person said another good thing that yeah, Kent already has a Walmart. It's in Brimfield. That's an amazing interaction between some great people. Anyways, so you go past the Ravenna Walmart, and you come to 261 right here. 261. When I was a kid, I always thought like the main point of that road is to get to the Akron Zoo. It does take you down to Brimfield, and in Brimfield they have the 76 ramp. I prefer the Rootstown ramp because I kind of hate the western. Wait. That is eastern. I hate the western column of Portage County. I honestly hate it. So I prefer the Rootstown 76. Sorry, this is just going to be a rambling video, apparently. But that's fine, because some people like that, apparently. That's okay. Today, I'm such a YouTuber that today I give tours at Hiram College. That's my job, being a tour guide. I even started promoting my YouTube channel on my tour. I told the family that I have a YouTube channel where I talk about like Ohio stuff, and the dad joked like, "Oh, we might check it out." So if you did check it out, hello. I mean, you don't know what it's called, so you probably didn't, but hello. Okay, anyways, so Franklin Township. This is okay. Walmart is in Ravenna Township, and then there is the township line. And here, I'll signify this with yellow. And then oh look, and that's Walmart's colors. Nice. And then on the left side, the Franklin Township line is the parking lot. So the parking lot is a Kent parking lot, I guess, but Kent is not Franklin. I mean, they don't even have continuity between their names. And this is, I don't know. It's the Ravenna Walmart. Come on. Why did I bring that up? I don't remember. Oh, because yeah, so you come into Franklin Township, but then it's not really until you get to this point where you come to 261 where it becomes kind of terrible. Because over here we have, well, the bowling alley now is called Spins Bowl. And that's kind of a stupid name, because it used to be like twin lanes, right? Or I've never been a bowler, okay, but it's like twin lanes, twin star lanes. That's embarrassing that I don't know, but it had twin in it, and I know that it's better than Spins Bowl. That's stupid. I'm pretty sure that the Spins has a Z in it. But Ascends. Oh, you know what, guys? I'm gonna show you guys something. Sends YouTube. Okay. Oh. Nope. Okay. Sends mermaid dance. So this is a guy. This is a Ravenna. Okay, I'll just have to go into here. This is a Ravenna musician. His name is Sends. Sends everywhere might make it come up. Oh yeah, okay. He makes if you're watching Sends, I don't like your music, but that's okay. But if we look into this video, and I'm gonna have to mute it so you guys can hear me. Mermaid dance. If you look, so here, this like car wash he's in is, the car wash is so if Spins Bowl is like here, the car wash is like here. And then this is, I don't really know where that is, but this is this is like a stupid little building outside the Spins Bowl. So that's just that's an interesting thing about that. But anyways, yeah, once you get to 261, it kind of becomes terrible. It splits into to 4 lanes instead of just two, and it's just let's go to Street View so we can let's see. All right. Um, this is this is my this location has like my eye doctor, my old eye doctor, which look, I always thought that this was like, oh man, you get the needle poked in your eye there. And this is so that was there, and then over here was like my grandma's like cancer doctor, and then she died from the cancer. But I didn't die from the eye doctor. But so I remember like one time I swear I had an optometry appointment like at the same time that my grandma had to go like get her like chemotherapy, and so we like my grandpa brought both of us. I swear that happened. But anyways, look at this. Look, we don't need this 4 lane road, right? And then there's this center lane even too. And it just kind of becomes terrible as you get closer and closer to Kent. One thing that okay, Raising Cane's, I don't know what it is, but I think it's Fetty. It seems like a Fed fake location. But one good thing, okay, as you can see, like this is terrible, but okay, we have sheets here. Kent has 2 sheets. The other sheets they tore apart just to make the exact same as on Fairchild. But then over here is Acme. Acme is a an Akron grocery store, which I had talked about before. But look at how like beautiful and centralized this is. That's good Acme. I always kind of thought that Mark's was more of like a centralized thing here, but let me show you this. Okay. Don't tell me you don't have a map. Are you stupid? Okay. Marx is stupid. My dad has seen the real Marx guy, and he says that all the time. Show me all your marks. I know that you have one in Columbus. Oh, really? I swear they had one in Columbus. You know, maybe not. Maybe Marx isn't as bad as I thought. But anyway, so as you can see, that place was just terrible, and it's really bad. But then basically, you know, you just go into Kent from here. And this 59 is like still Kent's Main Street. But honestly, this, which is like water, is I almost more of the Main Street. And it's just, and then there's like Fairchild. This is Fairchild. And Fairchild is not like a main street, but that's like an important street in Kent. And Ravenna, our important streets are Main Street, and then this is really the other important ones. Chestnut, which is 44, and Prospect, which is also 44, and Freedom Street, 88. And then I would say like this is this is like Diamond Street, and for some reason, like it was a cool trivia fact to know in elementary school that Diamond Street is like the longest street in Ravenna. Um, that's a cool fact, apparently. Those are our roads, and yeah, so Kent has Fairchild, kind of like a road like that. I had to bike on Fairchild because I was going to Cuyahoga Valley National Park, and by the way, never bike there. Always bike to Akron. Like biking to Akron, as you know, I really enjoyed. But biking to it was bad most of the way. You have to bike through like suburban Stowe. And it was just a horrible experience that I won't be repeating. But anyway, so yeah, this was how you get to Kent. You just drive along 59. I want to show you guys what has happened now. So let's go to Google Maps. Let's zoom into Kent. Oh, wait, Google Street View doesn't automatically update. So I can't actually show you that. Oh, look at this. The map updated. This is a roundabout. A roundabout, if you don't know, it's like a intersection thing where all the cars. You know what a roundabout is. I was joking. Roundabouts. Do I have an issue with them in theory? No. But I do have an issue with any new construction in Portage County, irregardless of what it is. So first of all, I hate it because now driving on 59 sucks. This whole area has sucked for like at least a year. I don't even like it's not okay. But I don't like what I don't like what the roundabout represents. The roundabout represents like a sort of a forward thinking, progress thinking, progressive um, mindset within Portage County. And what I've realized is, well, I've always kind of known this, but I'm now saying it in words like progress is not always good. Like I'm a progressive, but I'm not a hardline progressive. Like sometimes we should be conservative, and we shouldn't be making roundabouts. Um, we should not be making roundabouts here. Uh, so I guess I am struggling to put into words why I think that this is so evil. But it's like the destruction of, like, we don't have to be. This is like this is like if Walmart uh started having like a Starbucks inside of it, like how Target does, and it would just be like, Walmart, that's not you, and you were already okay. You were beautiful just as you were. You don't need Starbucks. And it would show that Walmart now care. Okay, but Walmart is like an evil large corporation. But you know what I mean. And Kent, and yeah, Kent is an evil large corporation. I don't know. But I still hate that that is happening. And now, so that sucks now. The better way to get to Kent has always been, this is an incredible road. It's called Brady Lake Road. As you can see, Brady Lake Road goes through Brady Lake. Brady Lake is kind of, because I hate when people say this stuff about Ravenna, but Brady Lake is like a slum. I'm going to touch more on Brady Lake. Actually, I'll just touch on it now. Let's go to Street View and look at Brady Lake. I don't really care to show you the Street View. Brady Lake just kind of sucks. And then there are like these two large gray houses that have been constructed there. And this is like gentrification of this stupid census designated, not even like it was consumed by Kent, uh, place. Um, what is going on? Like, if people are willing to move to Brady Lake and build their houses there, what will happen in Ravenna? Right? What will happen to Ravenna? I don't know. It worries me to think about. I want Ravenna to stay as is. And I hate those houses. If lives in those houses is watching, I hate you. I don't even care about Brady Lake. You are a bad person. Um, but anyways, Brady Lake Road is great because then look at this. This road, I actually forget what this road is called. But from here, you can get to Towner's Woods, which is, wait, am I stupid? So you go here, you come around this curve. Oh, the road is just like not even. Am I? Wait. Okay. What? You come here, there's the orchard here. The trail goes through here. You take a turn, there's some nice houses on the left. You go on a bridge that's a circle. And then you go straight ahead to get to Towner's Woods. Why is the road not shown on here? And then there's another road over on the other side. I guess it's this. No, I guess they're not showing these roads. That's really weird. Um, they're so this is how you get to Towner's Woods, which, as you know, is like a very. Let's see how long this video is being, because only 19 minutes so far. Not bad. Um, Towner's Woods is a holy place. It is the holiest place in Portage County. It's dare I say, the holiest place in the entire world. And also, what they're doing here, they're repairing stuff here. So there's this cool like uh it's like some sort of tower that used to control like the railroad, and they're fixing it. Well, they kind of destroyed it. Yeah, it used to look like this. And then they kind of destroyed it, and I guess they're rebuilding it now. And they're doing other stuff, but basically it's closed all summer. Let's see if we can. Come on, news. What? Okay, 1 second, guys. Don't worry. I got you. Okay. Okay, here we go. See, it's real. Wait. Ravenna Rootstown? Are we combined with... Okay. Why is that saying Ravenna Rootstown? That's... In fact, Towner's Woods is not even Ravenna. I wish it were. Okay, that's really weird. But anyways, they're gonna close it all summer. But you can still get in through the hike and bike trail and stuff. I'm pretty sure because I did that. So it's fine. But it's just like seriously, why are we doing this? Anyways, so you go in Brady Lake, and then like this isn't even as bad as the roundabout. It's just annoying. Once you get to Brady, well, it becomes like lake eventually, and then it's like water. I don't know what's going on, but there was just like horrible construction like right here. I don't know, like I had to stop and wait for 2 minutes, but um, I just think that new buildings should not be built almost ever. I think that Portage County's population should decline. We're currently at like 160,000 people, which disgusts me. Well, wait, check this out. Oh, not that one. This one. Uh, so this is a little Excel spreadsheet that I was making. And let's look at, yeah, population. So if we do like, check this out. If I like type like sum, and then I do like this to, come on, sum. Oh, equals sum, uh, parentheses, E2, and then, oh, E2, and then I think it's that, and then it's to E13. Let's see the sum of that. So that's 87,000 people just in these places alone. So yeah, we're over 100,000, and it's just like kind of gross. Because populous places are not, they're not the way, and progressive places are not the way. And like I said, the roundabout is progress, and I found out that progress is bad, and I don't know. This is kind of just like a rambly, stupid video, but here's a really important thing to mention. This Walmart graphic is kind of large, but about like right here is something called it's a housing development by a company called Ryan's Homes. They are putting in this community next to the Walmart, and the sign on says prices starting in the mid 300,000s, as if that's something to advertise. Yeah, in Ravenna, mid 300,000s is like that's an expensive house. But here it's like, ooh, cheap. So what is the target audience for this neighborhood? The rich Akronites go to Aurora, or they go to Northern Streetsboro, or they go to Hudson. Did they run out of room there and now they have to come here? Like, I'm getting worried about what's going to happen because I thought Ravenna was safe from these things. And Ryan's Homes is Franklin County, but they will go to the Ravenna Walmart unless if they go to the Brimfield Walmart, which is down here. So I just I love my home. And let's just look, I'll make myself big again while I make this important point. Okay. Let me zoom in. I hate like looking on the camera because I am so aware of the like tilt. But okay. I love my home so much. And I love everything about it. Okay, not everything, but I love a lot of the intrinsic traits about it. And one of those traits is that it's kind of a dying. It's on its last legs. It's like Morph the Cat. Morph the Cat is the third album in Donald Fagen's Nightfly trilogy, which is supposed to represent like a lifetime. So the Nightfly is his childhood, and it's based on like it has the Nightfly is a DJ because Donald will like stay up late listening to like DJs, disc jockeys on the radio, and it has like science fiction stuff because that's what he liked to read. And then Kamakiriad is like your adult album. Kamakiriad is like an adventure. You're leaving home. I look how uneven I am. Like, what if I come here? I don't, whatever. It's my OCD. I'm sorry. Um, and then Morph the Cat is his death album, he says, and it's kind of it's edgy. There's like one song about The Night Belongs to Mona is about like a woman who kills herself or whatever. Ooh, it's edgy. But Ravenna is like Morph the Cat. It's like we are dying here, but it's okay for things to die, uh, and it can be beautiful for things to be over. I'm trying to accept that things being over can be beautiful. And Ravenna's heyday is in the past. If we let me show you this. Uh, Wikipedia. Oh, jeez. I have so many great searches for Wikipedia. um, anyways, Ravenna. Let's look at the population. So, interestingly, we continued gaining population after the 50s and 60s, which is kind of fake Rust Belt, but it wasn't that much. Well, actually, that's insane. But I guess the rubber industry or something was not as automated, or I don't know. But as you can see now, we lose population. But our peak was actually like, I believe, between these two censuses, and the peak was like 13,000 something. And now we've lost like 2,000 people in the last 30 years or whatever. And it's like we are dying, but that's I don't know. I don't want us to live. I want to. I don't know how to say what I want to say, but I guess it's just this is a facet of my home, and things like the roundabout, or Ryan's homes, or the gray houses in Brady Lake represent the destruction of my home, and I don't know. I think that's evil. I have a very Ravenna-centric view of the world. I've a Yaya-centric view of the world where everything revolves around me, and in that sense, Ravenna is a powerful and good energy. It's like heaven, right? It's like heaven, and the destruction of heaven is of course bad. And what if heaven is destroyed? Then what is the point? You have a brief glimpse of life, and then you will never go anywhere better. I mean, life is already good, but it's like you know you shouldn't destroy heaven. That's what I'm trying to say. Because heaven is less of a place and more of like a a quality that a soul can have almost, right? And they are removing the ability to have that quality. Like if I had kids, what would Ravenna be like? Would it be the same? Would it would it be a I don't even know. Like would it be a Streetsboro or something? I hope not. So I just want to talk about all the evil stuff in the world. So only build new buildings if like the whole town burns down. We don't need new buildings here. We don't need new houses. We don't have a housing crisis. Um, we don't need to destroy more forests. Never cut down a tree. Unless if it's, I guess, like a dead tree that will fall on a house. But don't cut down trees. There's no reason to. Maybe a sapling if you're building something. But don't cut down trees. Don't destroy forests. Um, and that's, I don't know, more stuff in that vein. Just leave things as they are. And here's a force of good. That Towner's Woods thing that they're doing, that bridge I kind of mentioned, the bridge is out of commission. Well, an older couple with an annoying dog told me that they were fixing the bridge, but that's not true. And it's really good that they're not fixing the bridge because the bridge, there's graffiti on it and you can go and stand there and watch a train. And it's like this is a beautiful land. This is God's country. That's what I called it. That's what I call Portage County. This is God's country. You go to West Branch and it's like it sucks, but it's like wow. You go there like November, and just go stand by the water and get so frigid and realize that this is real, but they're trying to make it fake. And okay, this is a chance for me to talk a little bit about my stupid book that I'm writing. So it's called 20 and Then Some because we have 20 townships. No, we have 20 townships in Portage County. If you look it up, it'll say 18 because Aurora and Streetsboro take up the entire square that they are. What is wrong with them? How greedy and indulgent can you be? Like, get it together. But anyways, 20 and then some. So it's like we have the 20 townships and then some in that meaning that it's like this exaggerated version. And it starts with a reference to the Homer's like wine dark sea thing because it's like Homer didn't his eyes weren't so as such that blue looked red to him. It was just he was in a state of mind as a result of his language or whatever to call that red. And it's kind of like so this is kind of to show I am in some sort of state of mind to look upon Portage County and see an expansive and beautiful and grotesquely beautiful dying peacefully land. And so in the book it's like half just my thoughts because I'm a Henry Miller cell. And then it's half like kind of a plot of going through the county. And so I'm still working on part one. Part one is Nelson to Towner's Woods, and I haven't even gotten out of Nelson yet because I'm writing so much about the other stuff because it's all mixed together. But so the exaggerated thing is like, oh, let me just pull up the map that I made of this. Can this load? What the? Okay, I'm pulling this up, and then I'll add it here. So copy image. Wait, I forget. Can you copy and paste into here? Okay, wait. Okay, I'll download it. Yes, put it into the Yaya Slop videos folder. Okay, and then, oh, there we go. And, oh, you know what? Yeah, wait a second. Pull up my files. You never know what could be in your files. It could be sensitive information. And then pull this up. Here we go. Look at that. Perfect. I say perfect. It's clearly not perfect. Let me fix it. This was kind of like my ideas for. I want it to be. Okay, it can be on this side of me. So this was kind of my ideas for what the exaggerated Portage County was going to be like. So look at that. Up here is Nelson, and that's where I'm starting. And as you can see, it says Nelson Cliffs. Nelson, so that's of course a reference to Nelson Ledges, but in this world, the cliffs are hundreds and hundreds of feet tall. There's like trees which, their roots kind of snake up the cliffs to great length, and there's like paths that go up. I don't know. It's beautiful in my mind. Then it says Amish. Nelson is kind of the only place with a real Amish population in Portage County, and so it's just like a huge, endless expanse of like cornfields. And then this is my stupid idea that they're a corn maze, but what the maze is like Bible verses. I can't remember if I've talked about this in a video before. I've recorded talking about this before, but I don't know if it was in a video I uploaded, so I apologize if I'm repeating things. But yeah, and then I'll go to Nelson, to Garrettsville. Garrettsville in this world is going to be kind of like a Venice, like, all the water through it. And then I can't read this. It's too. 1 second. Okay, that's a little bit better. Wyndham just says slum. Wyndham is the worst place in Portage County. Freedom, fog, tornado. So the tornado thing. Okay, it's too much like autobiographical information of me is needed to understand this. So let me look at the place. Streetsboro is hell. Aurora is palaces because that's like where the rich people live. So it's going to be like a dystopia where there's like this underclass that are just destitute compared to these rich Aurorans. Franklin is flooded. Why did I do this? Well, the Cuyahoga River goes through, and I just wanted to destroy Kent. Sorry, I'm reading Franklin because that's what it says big, but I meant Kent. In Franklin, we have God at Towner's Woods. And then we also have, and Brady Lake is a carnival because they used to have the amusement park there. Randolph is a carnival as well because that's where the county fair is. And then you can see like some other stuff. So that's kind of my idea of like, I don't know, I just love my home. I think it is a wonderful place. I think it is, oh, what did I got rid of myself. I think it is, I don't know. I could talk about it forever. And evidently I kind of am doing that because we've gone on for 36 minutes now. And if you guys have any if you guys have any Portage County topics or other locational topics you want me to cover, please mention that in the comments below. And this is the end of the video.